All right, welcome back to parts 4 and 5 of the Final Fantasy XIV hunt tutorial. In part 4, we're going to be discussing the rewards that you get for the hunt. In part 5, we're going to be discussing S ranks and SS ranks. So the rewards that you get for completing the hunt train are Sacks of Nuts, Tomestones of Revelation, Allegory, and Poetics, and you also get an item, two items called Cracked Stella Clusters and Cracked Planet Clusters. These are exchanged for Materia. So what do we do with sacks of nuts, or nut sacks as they are better called? So right now we're in Crystarium. We're going to teleport to the Temenos Rookery, and I'll show you. After a lengthy quest chain, you'll be able to unlock these Clan Nutsy members, and this is the vendor where you would exchange sacks of nuts. The main thing that you want here is this horn. This is a really cool mount. It's that big lion sin eater you might have seen flying around. And there's a couple of other items that you can get as well. The main purpose behind the sacks of nuts was to get these previously in the old content, coatings and twines and glazes, so you can augment your lower level gear to be a little bit higher level. So that's what sacks of nuts are for. Let's talk a little bit about Tomestones of Poetics. Now, the Poetics are a staple. They are the currency that never goes away. It will always be there. And you can exchange them for lots of different things. You can get mats with them, and you can also buy gear with them. This is really going to be for gear for your lower level jobs. You can buy the best level 50, 60, and 70 gear using Tomestones of Poetics, and I'm going to show you exactly where you can get that gear. So the level 50 gear for Tomestones of Poetics is going to be located in Mordona. This vendor right here will sell you level 50 gear. This is the best level 50 gear that you can get. Level 60 gear is in Idleshire, which I will now teleport to and show you where to get the level 60 gear. This vendor here will sell you the best level 60 gear that you can get. Level 70 gear is located in Ralger's Reach. This vendor here will sell you the best level 70 gear for your Tomestones of Poetics. Level 80 gear is located in Eulmore, and it does not use Tomestones of Poetics. It uses the other two, Allegory and Revelation. This vendor right here will sell you the highest level gear that's currently available. That's not technically true. It's not the highest gear that's available. It's just the highest gear that normal people like me can get. The highest level gear is not for me. It's going to be much harder raids and very high difficulty, high coordination level content. For us mere mortals, we would want to settle for this the Revelation gear here. So, as you can see, if I wanted this robe, it would cost 825 Tomestones of Revelation. You can only earn 450 per week, so it's going to take almost 2 weeks for you to earn this one piece of gear. So that's why it's very important that you are maxing this out every week. This will reset every Tuesday. The Allegory gear is going to be gear that you would get for your second job, or your second class, that maybe it's not the lower level ones, but it's something that you like to play, like your off class or however you want to do it, and you would just select it from right here, and here is where your Allegory gear is. You can see it's level 490, so it's much lower than the highest level gear that's available. That's why there's no weekly limit on this one. It's just you're only limited by the cap, so as long as you keep spending, you can keep earning. So now you got to be thinking, oh, Sobi, I don't want to just get one piece of armor every week. How can I get more? Well, there's two ways that you can get more. The first way is going to be through Alliance raids. You can run these raids, and when you do, there's 3 bosses, and then each boss will drop 2 pieces of gear. It's random gear, and the 8 players in your party will have an opportunity to roll for that gear. You can roll need on the gear if you are currently playing the class where that it dropped for. So as an example, if I'm running Copied Factory on my Ninja and a piece drops that I want for my Dark Knight, I can't roll need for my Dark Knight because I wasn't there. You can only roll need for the gear that is for the class that you're currently playing. If you wanted to get something for your alternate class, you would have to roll greed, and in that case, you would be competing with a larger pool of players. Also, on the Alliance raids, it's good to know that you can only get one piece of gear per week as well. Whether you win it by need or greed, you can only get the one piece. If you try to get another one, it'll say, you've already gotten your reward for this week. Oh, it's Obi, it's only 2 pieces. How do I get more? Well, you can run normal raids. This is just a single boss. You just go and kill the single boss, and at the end of the encounter, everybody in the raid has an opportunity to roll for these pieces of armor. Once you've accumulated a certain number of pieces of armor, you can go to Yal right here and exchange those pieces for gear. I know this menu looks crazy, but you're just looking for this Eden's Promise, and you can do the exchange for whatever you are. It'll show you here you can turn in 2 helmets and you can get that, or you can turn in 4 pieces of this armor and you can get the chest piece, etc., etc. As you can see, it's only level 510 armor. It's not 520. It's not the highest that you can get. The highest level armor that you can get is available via the Tomestones of Revelation, which is why it's so important that you max this out every week. Next, let's talk about materia. Materia can be bought from a materia vendor, and it is exchanged for the cracked stella clusters or planet clusters. All you would do is just select what materia you want and exchange it, and you get your piece of materia that you can now junction to an open slot in your armor. To junction or meld the materia to your armor, you have to go to a Materia Melder. The melders are available through a quest chain, and if I remember correctly, it's actually a pretty short quest chain. All you do is just right-click, click Melding, and it will show you what items you have available to meld materia into. So on this particular item, I have 2 slots that are available. The information down here will tell you what enhancements you can these are the enhancements that are available to you. So as an example for this piece, I can't meld any more crit materia to this. It's already maxed out. I would have to choose between the other the other stats here. So you can pick and choose which stat you want to do based on your play style. You can also Google this information and find out what is best for your class. I'm not going to go over that in this video, but there's plenty of material that's out there if you want to know what is best for your class. All right, well, now we'll swing over to part 5 of this video, and we're going to give a little bit of information about S ranks and SS ranks. So S ranks are mobs that rarely spawn. They are announced in the Discord server in a different channel, and they are typically dead within 3 to 5 minutes after spawning. If you're not standing directly next to that aetheryte waiting to teleport to another world, don't bother to try to kill the S rank because it's going to be dead by the time you get there. But if you're paying attention in Discord and you happen to be standing by the aetheryte, you'll get the world and you'll get the coordinates. You can just go ahead and teleport there and try to get there as quickly as possible. Of course, you still have to group up as well. Everyone is going to rush to get to that point because everyone knows that people typically don't wait very long for S rank mobs. When you get there, you will see something. People will be asking, what's the PT? That stands for pull time, and they usually put it in Eorzea time. So if you get there, it'll say like PT will be at 5:05 a.m. And as soon as that 5:05 hits, everyone that's there is just going to rush in and kill the mob. After the S rank is killed, you get a lot of rewards for it, and then there is a chance for an SS rank to spawn. After the S rank dies, there's a chance for these things called minions to spawn. These are 4 special mobs that spawn in fixed locations. It never changes. And you get a message that will pop up in chat, and the message will say the minions of an extraordinarily powerful mark are on the hunt for prey. Once the minions spawn, the people that just killed that S rank will stay in their groups, but they're going to disperse, and everyone will kind of go to a different location, and they'll go and kill the minions. Once the minions spawn, the SS rank will spawn in a fixed location. There will be a slight delay between when the SS rank spawns and when it is pulled. Do want to make sure that everybody that was out there killing the minions can get back to get full credit for the kill. So in Discord, this is what gets posted when an SS rank spawns. These blue dots here indicate the spawning location of the minions, and the red dot indicates where the SS rank is spawned. SS ranks will kill you. They are pretty tough. So Good luck killing them, but if you can, the rewards for killing an SS rank are gargantuan. If you ever see the minions of an extraordinarily powerful mark are on the hunt for prey, stick around. You won't regret it. Okay, well that wraps up this Hunt Train tutorial. I hope you found it helpful. If you didn't, I'm sorry. This is all the information that I have available to me. I hope you use it and can get out there and start gearing your class up. And that is it. Good luck out there, have fun, and we will see you in Eorzea. Bye!